sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo, and we are back again with another live stream. You already don't know what it is. Let's go. Today, what we're going to deal with is part 2. You already don't know what it is. As you come into the show, get the likes up on the video. We're dealing with the topic of no dinner dates, part 2. No more dinner dates, part 2. Stop stealing my talking points. Fit X Fearless. You know, every now and then, I gotta come into these YouTube streets and call out these content creators because they keep stealing my intellectual property. And it's very frustrating when you put in so much work and you got these larger platforms perpetrating a fraud, talking about no dinner dates, stealing my talking points, trying to act like they giving you brothers the game when they got the game from me. Let's get right to the point. Let's get right down to it so that we can set the record straight. What we have here is a situation that needs to be addressed, because here in these YouTube streets, there's no honor, there's no respect. You got a lot of content creators that are getting away with highway robbery and nobody's questioning it because the viewers, they really don't know the history. So you got a content creator named Fit X Fearless. I was pretty much notified by a supporter of the platform, and they were like, yo, somebody's out there stealing your talking points, bro. So I took a look at his video, listened to it, and yeah, brother pretty much stealing my talking points like completely, even down to the title of my video. And it's a shame because, you know, in these YouTube streets, you would think that men would literally show love, show respect, and be like, yo, shout out to so-and-so and so. He did a video on this. I just want to show some love. You know what I'm saying? Support that brother's platform and then proceed to go into talking. That's how you move when you're in these streets, you know? But I am the originator of the talking point, no dinner dates. I have sounded the alarm months ago, making brothers understand to never take a woman out on a dinner date. So we have this particular guy named Fit X Fearless. He's out there perpetrating a fraud, stealing my talking points. And I want to show Exhibit A to the public. Right here we have on the screen a screenshot which shows the facts. In the middle is this particular brother's video, and the title of his video is Stop Asking Women on Dates, This Works Better. But notice the thumbnail. It says no more dinner dates, which is interesting because if you look on the top, you have my video, which is over 5 months old. Hashtag says no dinner dates, and then notice my title, no more dinner dates. So it kind of brings into question that this particular content creator is stealing my intellectual property. And I find that to be very offensive when you're not even shouting me out, or at least link back to my channel to show some love and say, I got the game from this brother. But no, they don't do that in these YouTube streets. You see, this goes back to Kevin Samuels' success. Kevin Samuels is not an originator of anything on YouTube, because all he did was steal the talking points of other content creators, and he became successful off of their work. And this is sad, because in these streets, you got a lot of guys that they put in a lot of work, a lot of energy, putting out content. And then you have these larger platforms literally walking around YouTube fishing for content to make. And then they go out there stealing other people's talking points. And then they go back to their platform because they got the clout, because they got the image, because they got the viewership and the subscribers. And then they begin to regurgitate what you've been talking about. And then because their audience don't know who you are, they look at what they're saying as the truth. Now, if you notice on the bottom portion of that picture, I have another video titled #NoDinnerDates, paying for a modern woman's company. And you can see by the thumbnail, you have a guy paying for these damn dinners, where I went in talking about how guys shouldn't be out here paying for no dinner dates. And see, this is unacceptable for a man to be paying for dinner dates. Now, I understand if you want to make content, you can talk about you shouldn't take a woman out on a dinner date. But at the same time, bruh, you stealing my talking points. And you didn't even have the gall to even acknowledge me. And I take offense to that, because I'm the one that been in these YouTube streets spitting this game for these brothers. And you out here trying to eat off my intellectual properties. And I'm gonna make sure that your viewers know that. Because see, this is why a lot of people turned against Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels never hashtagged anybody, never linked nobody, never shouted nobody out based on their talking points, never. He would just steal talking points. And then, because their audience don't know what's going on, they eat it up. I'm the one who spit the game. I'm the one who told you brothers to never take these women out on no dinner date. Now everybody want to come up on YouTube telling brothers, hey, yo, guys, don't take these. Listen, fam, if you see anybody on YouTube, anybody talking about no dinner dates, don't take these women out on no dinner dates, no dinner dates, hashtag no dinner dates, no more dinner dates, they got it all from me. And what you folks out there in the comments and in the clouds, you need to be calling these people out. You need to go right in their comment section and be like, bro, why you don't give Ringo his credit? Why you don't shout Ringo out? Why don't you say, bro, shout out to Ringo for literally pushing this movement of no dinner dates, teaching the brothers. Why don't you guys do that? Like, what's the deal with just common courtesy of letting brothers know, you know what? I got this information from Ringo, fam, so shout out to that brother. Instead, everybody want to come out here and just act as if though they're the originators of these talking points. And it's frustrating, because the dude in his video, you can tell that he got everything from me. He tried to switch it up and say little things here and there, kind of mingle it. And he literally contradicted himself, because later on in his video, he was still talking about taking women out on dates. And he's a typical alpha male strategy type guy trying to give brothers game on how to be a whoremonger male to take advantage of women. You understand? Teaching brothers a bunch of garbage about how many women they can run through within a week. These are the kind of guys that you brothers would flock to. And you know what's so funny? Now that I put the brother's name in the title, a lot of you clowns that are viewing, you're gonna go over there and actually subscribe and support those type of people. Because that's just the nature of the beast. I could care less about putting the person's name out there. because this video is about content creators stealing my intellectual properties. I don't appreciate that. When you learn talking points in different games from different people, you're supposed to show recognition, man. You're supposed to say, yo, shout out to so-and-so, man. This brother made a good video. I think y'all should check it out. But I want to kind of add on to the movement on what the brother was saying. And you know what I'm saying? So make sure you go over there and show that brother some love. Nah, they don't do that. Instead, what they do is they steal your talking points and try to come across as if though they are the originator. And then what their audience believe is like, wow, this brother, man, yo, this brother Fit is really, you know what I'm saying? He's spitting some game, yo, for real. I'm gonna stop take these women out on dinner dates, bro. You the truth, bro. You the truth. No, he not the truth. He got it from me. You understand? I'm the one in the shadows that's spitting the game. I'm the one that these content creators literally view in secret. Never calling my name out, never posting a link, never sharing the videos. Why? Because they constantly want to be me. But it's cool though, because I got eyes and I got ears all over these YouTube streets. And see, I need more of you. That when you see people stealing talking points, call them out. Go in their comment section and be like, bro, why you ain't shouting out Ringo, fam? Y'all need to start do that. Don't just sit back watching stuff. Y'all need to just go in the comment section and let them know, yo, those are Ringo TV's talking points. Like, what's going on here? You even have your video title just like his, fam. Like what's really good with that? Like, fam, check it out. He got right in the center, no more dinner dates. Wow. I mean, where's the originality in this? And notice his video got 54,000 views. My original video only have 3,000 views. You see how that works? So now, when his audience hear no more dinner dates, right? Guess what happens? Guess what happens if they hear me talking about no more dinner dates? You know what they'll say? Yo, Ringo, man, why you copying off of Fit X Fearless, bro? You see how that works? And that is what been happening to a lot of content creators in these YouTube streets regarding Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels will go speaking on something, right? And he's stealing the talking points from a YouTuber that been here for years, right? But his platform is smaller. So nobody don't know that he's the originator. And then what happens is these people will go to their platform and they'll say stuff like, bro, why are you stealing Kevin Samuels' talking points? And the brother will look at them like, bro, these are my talking points, my intellectual property. They stealing from me. You understand? That's what's going down in these streets. So this is what we got to deal with, fam. Content creators that are not original when it comes to their content. They're not original at all. You know how many content creators I see stealing my no dinner date talking points, fam, and they never acknowledge me? That's why I gotta do these kind of videos, fam, to pretty much send this video through the algorithm so people can be notified and let them realize like, yo, it's too many people perpetrating a fraud on YouTube, fam. It's disgusting. This dude posted this video 2 days ago, fam. Now keep in mind, he's stealing the talking points of no dinner dates, but he's also poisoning men with a bunch of garbage on how to pump and dump these women. Typical alpha male strategy talking points of how to pump and dump, put the women on rotation, all the same regurgitated garbage from alpha male strategies. None of these content creators is original, fam. None of them. They're not original at all. Like if you actually listen to them, all you hear is alpha male strategies and all this high value man talking point, which they getting from Kevin Samuels. None of these guys is original, fam. None of these guys have families. None of these guys are responsible men. All they do is teach our brothers is how to go out there being whoremonger males. And I can't stand that. And I don't like the fact that you're teaching these brothers how to go out here and pump and dump the women, how to get as many women in bed as possible, but you're not teaching these men to be fathers. You're not teaching these men to wife up these sisters. You're not teaching these men to be honorable men. You're teaching them to go out there, use women for sex, and then possibly leave them with babies, not realizing that you're setting these brothers up for failure. And see, this is the problem with these YouTube streets. They steal talking points that is for righteousness, right? And the way he put his video is as if though he's trying to vet these women. How many times, brothers, have I talked about how you vet these women? And I talked about how no dinner dates is the standard on how you vet these sisters. And then he started going into using more of my talking points regarding dating and how if a woman texts you and she take long to text and X, Y, and Z, just scratch her off. All my talking points. All my original talking points. If you go through my catalog and you check out my material, I've talked about this 1,000 times, brothers, that when you get a woman's number, you're not supposed to be playing no games. If you text that sister and she do not text you back in a certain period of time, cut her off immediately. All my original talking points. So not only did he steal no more dinner dates, he's also stealing my strategies and principles regarding texting and how to vet certain women and keep them away and stop wasting your time because you're putting in all of this energy. And see, this is why YouTube has become oversaturated with frauds, because you got people with no originality when it comes to their talking points. This is why. There was a time back in the day, man, when you could come on YouTube, listen to a content creator, and you knew that this guy was original and everything he had was his own. And when you go to another brother's platform, he had his own thing. Nobody was stealing nobody's talking points because it was all out of respect. You understand? But in these YouTube streets today, what a lot of content creators are doing, especially the content creators that have larger platforms, they have ran out of material. They have ran out of things to talk about. Ain't no telling how many more of my videos and talking points that same content creator has stolen that's actually on his platform. Because this is what they do in these streets. They steal and then they pose like they some sort of dating coach, like they're a guru, when really all they do is come to my platform, hear what I say, and they say, wow, that's dope what that brother said. I know that's gonna buzz on my platform because I got a larger audience. That's like you start hearing Kevin Samuels talking about no more dinner dates. If you start hearing him say that, guess what? The hashtag is gonna blow up, everybody's gonna know about it, and guess what? They're gonna crown him as the originator. That's how it goes in these streets. And guess what? He would not even acknowledge me. But that's how it is. There's no honor amongst thieves. And it's sad because all of these dating coaches are scams. All of these guys who are trying to teach you brothers how to get these women and put these women on rotation and all of this other stuff, all of those guys are whoremonger males. Those are toxic men. Those are the Pookies and the Ray Rays that are impregnating these women, leaving them with babies. And this is why we have so many problems. See, me being the originator of the talking point hashtag no dinner dates is a principle. It is a strategy. It is a method of how you vet a woman. See, rather than you hearing it from a dog, from a so-called biter, a so-called imitator, regurgitator, you need to hear the talking point from the originator. So I'm gonna break this thing down for you so you can understand the strategy and the method of the game. You must understand that women come to you understanding what you want. A lady know you want vagina the minute you try to holler at her. So the method by which you have to understand is that in today's day and culture, they believe that you dogs, because that's how they see you as dogs, that you're trained to take them out on a dinner date in hopes to get some sex. My thing and my method that I've always been teaching these brothers is that you're not supposed to take a woman on a dinner date, because you're essentially spoiling this woman. A woman is supposed to know how to cook, clean, and cater to a man. Do you understand me? A woman is supposed to be taught these things as a young girl. Her mother should have taught her. Her grandmother should have taught her. Her auntie should have taught her how to cook, how to prepare a meal, how to bake bread, how to cook rice, how to do this. These are things that are fundamental to a woman. These things are fundamental to a woman's upbringing. But see, these particular strategies, brothers, is how you vet a woman to be a wife. These are the methods by which you show if a woman is truly into you. Because a woman in today's day, she have her DMs filled up with dogs, filled up with thirsty men looking for box all day, 24 hours a day. These guys are thirsty, looking for sex. And she know that she can have all of these guys on rotation, giving her dinner dates, paying for this, paying for that. She understand the game. So what she want to do is get all you brothers to come to these restaurants, paying for this, paying for that. And right after she get off a date with you, she go get her girlfriends to go on another date with another brother. And now you got all you brothers out here simping for a vagina. Because that's exactly what you brothers are doing. You're simping for a vagina. You're out here sitting at a table in a noisy restaurant. You don't even want to be there because you technically want to rip her clothes off. You really don't want to get to know her because you are typically a whoremonger male. So what this do is this literally proves who is who. Because see, guys that pay for dinner dates are actually tricks. See, we hear a lot of these brothers talking about you got to pay for vagina, you got to pay for an escort, you got to do this and do that. Any man taking a woman out on a dinner date is a trick. Because a woman, if she's really into you and she's really liking you, she will fix you a hot plate meal. And I've already done told you brothers 1,000 times, if you're going to take a woman out on a date, take her to the supermarket so that you can buy the groceries and let her cook you the meal. Because what this is going to show is where that woman's heart really is. Because a woman that would take her time to go into the kitchen and cook you a hot plate is a woman that's into you. But when you get with a woman and you're taking her out on a dinner date, you have essentially spoiled that woman rotten because she don't deserve to be taken out nowhere because number one, she's not your certified woman, she's not your wife, and she don't belong in no restaurant. Do you understand me? The way you deal with women is you have to properly vet her. Listen, brothers, I'm gonna tell you 1,000 times, I'm gonna keep on doing this over and over. If a woman really like you, you don't gotta do much. If a woman is really feeling you, trust and believe, not only is she gonna give you her number, but she's gonna be texting you and calling you and showing you a lot of attention. A woman that is really into you is going to show you a lot of interest. You don't have to take on no dinner date. You don't have to buy her no gifts. You don't have to do anything to get her to like you because as soon as she saw you, she liked you. Do you understand me, fam? So you got all these content creators literally out here regurgitating all of my original talking points. And the thing is, my talking points is not game. I'm not giving you game to take advantage of no woman. I'm giving you knowledge and understanding on how to move in these streets. Because a lot of you brothers, you know good and well that when you were hollering at that sister, all you wanted was her vagina. But you're a simp and you don't have the balls to just tell her that you just want to smash. And this is why Alan Roger Curry had to give y'all the game when it comes to Mode 1. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry for his book. But at the end of the day, he is the one who gave you brothers the talking point of Mode 1. Until this day, you have a lot of content creators stealing his talking points. And they don't even give him no credit. Because he's the one who told you brothers that when you are really interested in a woman and all you want is sex or whatever the case is, he's the one who told you the game on tell her straight up. And what do these content creators do? They go out here, regurgitating the talking points, stealing intellectual properties, and never giving nobody any credit. And that's why these YouTube streets are saturated with frauds and scammers. Because nobody is official and nobody's leading these brothers down the right path. And it's a shame. It's a shame that brothers can't even acknowledge where they get their information from. Bro, if you learn something from me, all you got to do is just show some respect. But see, you don't got no respect for yourself, so I can't expect you to show respect. And this is the problem. No dinner dates is my talking point. My original intellectual properties on how to properly vet a woman. I don't know why that dude was talking about how to vet a woman when he's only using women for sex. This is how you know when these particular brothers are frauds, because they're not trying to vet a woman. Listen, fam. If you watch that clown's video and he's talking about vetting a woman and how to screen a woman and know what she's about and all this other stuff, why would you be going through all of that if you're not trying to wife her up? If all you after is sex, then why are you going through all that work? See, this is the difference between clowns and real men. If you know all you want is sex and you holler at this sister, just tell her straight up and down that all you're looking for is sex. You're not looking for no relationship. You're not looking for nothing else. But see, you don't have the balls to do that. Why? Because you're not really no alpha male. And that's what's matter with these streets right here. You got a lot of clowns talking about their dating coaches, their gurus, their life coaches, and yet these guys don't even have a woman of their own. All these brothers do is pumping and dumping these sisters and playing these games. That's all they doing in these streets, man. It's crazy. Brothers, I'm gonna tell you this again. Stop listening to frauds, man. Stop listening to frauds. When you see these brothers out here stealing us, our talking points in terms of the content creators you like, you need to go in their comment sections and you need to call them out on that BS and be like, bro, we know where you got that from, fam. Like you stealing this directly from Ringo's platform. That's where you're stealing it from. Again, if you're joining in the show, we're talking about part 2. No more dinner dates. Part 2. Stop stealing my talking points. FitX Fearless. It's a content creator who was pretty much caught red-handed stealing my talking points, and I'm calling it out because he have a video right there on the screen in the middle titled No More Dinner Dates in the so-called thumbnail. And his title goes, Stop Asking Women Out on Dates. This works better. But we all know that those very same guys are still taking these women out on dates because remember, their goal is vagina. And these particular type of men don't have the wherewithal or the game or the understanding or the gift of gab on how to actually talk to a woman because these women are typically not even attracted to these brothers. So these brothers are trying to lead with their wallet. See, any man that's trying to take a woman out on a dinner date is trying to lead with his wallet. Men like that are tricks. Men like that have to pay for box. Men like that can't be trusted. You understand? And what's so sad is so many women out here are getting taken advantage of because they follow guys like that. And then you got a lot of you brothers, especially you younger brothers, that are literally influential and you're highly subjected to these type of influences. You gravitate towards men like that, and those guys are leading you down a path that's going to turn you into a so-called guy that's going to end up on child support. You understand? And shout out to everybody that super chatted. Let me see what we got here. We got Shamar, what's going on? Appreciate you for the super chat. He said, praise the Most High for your channel. It broke me from the Kevin Samuels trance. Appreciate your support, Rashad. Appreciate your support. He said, no respect, and they are copycats and clowns. That's a fact, man. It's like, the thing here is this, fam. I don't got a problem if guys are talking about certain topics regarding no dinner dates, but at the end of the day, bro, like, shout a brother out, show some love, tell the people like, look, I got this information from this cat right here. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't want to acknowledge you, bro. It's like they don't want to acknowledge you, and that's how it is in these YouTube streets. You have a lot of content creators. They can't stand me. I know why. It's because I'm blessed. They can't stand me. Like deep down inside, there's like a hatred. It's like they look at me and they're like, damn, this brother is really good at what he do, fam. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal what he's doing, and hopefully I can blow up with that, fam. I'm not going to acknowledge him because I don't want nobody to know that he's the originator of the talking points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on my platform, spit this as game, and then I'm going to cause more of these brothers to buy my books, buy my courses, come to my website, and so forth. And that's what's going down in these streets. You know what I mean? Again, brothers, you're never supposed to take a woman out on a dinner date. You holler at a sister in the street. If she don't like you, you keep it moving. You get her phone number, you text her one time. Remember my video a long time ago? The one text rule? Remember the rules that I gave you, brothers? I already gave you the game, man. You text a woman one time. If she don't hit you back right away, you delete her number. These are all my talking points. This brother was in the video talking about how, you know what I'm saying, if you text a woman, you know what I mean, and she don't hit you back in a certain amount of time, you know what I'm saying, you gotta remove her and move on to, I'm like, bro, you copying everything I do. You copying everything, fam. Like, bro, This is, you know what's so funny, man? If I may just do that, man. I may go back to all my videos, pull up all the clips, play them videos word for word, timestamps and dates, and play his footage. And you cats in the streams and in the clouds will be like, damn, bro, you stealing everything this guy talk about. I already done told the brothers a long time ago, when you get a sister's numbers, listen, fam, let me break this thing down to you, man. And shout out to Tyler for the membership. Appreciate you for the membership, 5-month membership. Shout out to Rashad again for the super chat. He said, Ringo, bro, they're afraid to acknowledge you. Yeah, they're definitely afraid. They don't see. Here's the thing, fam. A lot of guys, man, a lot of times we think that, you know what I'm saying, it's the other nations that really are, you know, against us as black men, but really it's our own brothers, man. At the end of the day, brothers don't want to see other brothers prosper. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see any of that. They want everything to themselves. That's why people like Kevin Samuels is a loner in these YouTube streets right now, and he formed his little clique, his boule clique, but you know, that's about it. Pretty much nobody's really messing with him right now because they realize what he's about. He don't got no respect in these streets. You know what I mean? Because he played himself. And that thing is, I've been telling you, brother, since the beginning that Kevin Samuels is a fraud. From when he only had 70,000 subscribers, I've been exposing him. And I warned you, I told you. And see, what's sad about this is this, fam. I've been exposing Kevin Samuels as a fraud since he had 70,000 subscribers. I made videos and I showed those receipts. So I'm not one guy who is talking about Kevin Samuels because he's successful, he got millions of dollars and so forth. This is not about money. This is not about none of that. The point is, I recognized him as a fraud from the beginning because I saw him moving through these YouTube streets, jumping on panels for a long time, and I knew what he was about. He was just the fragrance guy, the style guy. That was his niche. That's what he was dealing with. And then he started copying the brothers, started copying all their talking points, and before you know it, he just totally went wild with the talking points, and then he blew up during the pandemic while everybody was home and out of a job. That's where his success came from. And he left all of those content creators behind, and he never acknowledged nobody. And he got successful, he got fat, he was able to eat his food, and he left all of you brothers in the back. And he didn't even look back to try to help you. He never acknowledged none of you. He never allowed none of you on their platforms at all. And that's a shame. You know what I mean? And then he basically backstabbed a bunch of other brothers, and they all learned the truth about him. I'm spitting the truth here, fam, and it is real, man. In these streets, you got a lot of people that just copy and steal content from other people. And I'm not talking about stuff like, oh, a reactionary video, because I'll go to somebody's platform and they'll have a video that they're reacting to, and I'll react to the video. They're not the owner of the video in terms of what they're reacting to. So that's not stealing somebody's content. I'm talking about when you take someone's original talking points, their intellectual property, and you steal it and you put it on your platform and you act as though you're the one who's pushing this game. You understand? Again, a lot of content creators been stealing from Alan Roger Curry for years in terms of mode one. In terms of, if you a brother and you know good and well that all you want to do is smash. You see a sister, that's all you want to do. I'm not promoting the whoremonger business. I'm not promoting pump and dump. What I'm saying here is literally, if you know that that's what you have to do, that's what you want, why don't you just tell us straight up? You understand? Alan Roger Curry is the one who brought that particular talking point into these YouTube streets, and nobody could deny that. So when you hear brothers spit that type of game, you know they got that from him. You know they got it from him. So why can't brothers just acknowledge brothers for the work that they do? You understand? It's very frustrating to see grown men stealing other people's material like that, and then trying to come across as it's their own. That's like if you see people on YouTube talking about BT 1000s. Who did they get that from? Just light it up in the chat. Who did they get it from? Who is the originator of the BT 1000s and all of that stuff? Just put it in the chat, because we all know who's the originator of these talking points. See, this is what make content creators, because of their original talking points. That's what make their shows interesting. That's what make their commentary interesting, because of their originality. You You understand? When you see people do their videos and they have certain words and phrases and lingo, that is what makes them original. Right, Tommy, that's his original talking point. So if you see anybody on YouTube spitting anything about a BT1000, you know who they got that from. But what's sad is you got a lot of people that stole his talking points and they're eating off his talking points and they won't even acknowledge him. And it's sad, man. It's sad. So I gotta break down this game, fam. I gotta break this stuff down to you brothers once again, because, you know, it's interesting how when you're in these streets, you hear all these frauds spitting all this knowledge that they get from me and other content creators. So I gotta break this thing down for you to understand. Number one, make sure you get the likes up on the video. This is very important to get them likes up. Get them likes up ASAP. Let's go. Get them likes up. You got 221 in the building. We only got 113 likes. Let's get them likes up. Let's break this thing down so that all these brothers can get the game the right way, because you have a lot of content creators regurgitating stuff, and I'm tired of that nonsense. Because what these guys and these gurus on YouTube is teaching you brothers to do is become whoremonger males. Here on Black Male Advice TV, we don't teach you to go out there pumping and dumping sisters. We teach brothers to build with women. We teach brothers to wife up these sisters. We teach brothers to have integrity. You understand? That's what we teach. Now, if you want to be a whoremonger male, I'm going to tell you what's going to be your downfall. You're going to have a venereal disease. You're going to become a so-called dude that's on child support, and you're going to have a lot of women coming up to your job, flipping and wilding out. That's what you're going to get. A lot of these guys on social media that talk about rotation and this and rotation that and having women on rotation, those are all whoremonger males. Those are pump and dump guys. Those are evil men. Those guys have no character. Those guys are terrible men. But what's sad is a lot of you brothers that are young, you're impressionable, and you come across their channels, you see the clout, you see the jewelry, you see the cars, you see all these different things. You see these things and you want these things and you believe everything they tell you. So if they tell you, hey guys, do this, do that to get women, you really believe that you're gonna get these women. Bro, if a woman don't like you, she don't like you. You can go on YouTube, listen to any sort of dating coach. You can listen to all the words they say and never get a woman. You understand me? You can listen to all the information these guys spit on their platforms and never get a woman. Why? Because she just don't like you, bro. Again, if a woman like you, she'll want you to have sex with her the same night. And guess what? You ain't have to do anything for it. You ain't have to take her on a dinner date. You ain't have to buy her nothing. You ain't have to do nothing. See, one of the biggest mistakes we do as men is we try too hard to make women like us. You don't have to make a woman like you. A woman is supposed to know what she wants. A woman is supposed to look at you and automatically know that's the kind of guy that she want in her vagina. But you brothers never learn that. Because you never got your weight up. You never got your game together. You never got your mouthpiece together. You never got your life together. You're too busy chasing these women around. You're not focused on your hobbies. You're not focused on your gifts. You're not focused on your goals. When you take a woman out on a date, understand the rules of engagement, guys. She know that you're doing that because you want sex. She know that the only reason why you're taking her to a restaurant is because you're hoping and praying that at the end of the evening, somehow I could get some sex from this woman. She know that already. That's why she dressed up nice. That's why she dressed up sexy, because she know you're thirsty for vagina, and she also know that you don't have the balls to tell her straight up what you want. Because most men don't know how to be assertive towards a woman. They don't even know how to break the game down and let a woman know exactly what they're looking for, because they're afraid they're gonna mess it up. They're afraid that if I tell her straight up what I want, if I tell her some sexual things, she may feel like I'm being rude. Bro, you are a man. And as a man, when you're attracted to a woman, you gotta tell her exactly what you like. You gotta tell her exactly what you love. I don't care what's going on. If a woman is looking fine from head to toe, you gotta talk about it. You gotta be about it. You gotta tell her exactly what's on your mind. However you feeling in your heart when you around that sister, you gotta make it plain. Because that is what's electrifying. That is exactly what she wanna hear. She wanna hear what's in your mind. But most of you brothers are simps. So you don't tell these women what you want to tell them. You don't tell them what's on your mind. You know good and well while you sitting at that table with her, you want to see her breasts. You know while you sitting at that table, you want to kiss those lips. But you don't tell her that. You don't look in her eyes. You busy looking at your phone. Why in the world you at a phone? Why y'all looking at phones, fam? Why you at a table buying drinks, doing all of this mess? Fam, stop. Just stop all of this, fam. Stop. Listen. Listen carefully, brothers. Listen to the game. Listen to human nature. When you see a woman and she's attractive, the first thing that comes to your mind is you want to smash. That's the first thought that comes to your mind when you see a woman that you're attracted to as a man. Every one of you brothers know this is a fact. When you see a lady and you look at her body, the thoughts of sex is on your mind. That's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. You have nothing to be ashamed of, bro. That's normal. You're a man. You're supposed to feel like that. She's a woman. She's beautiful. She have a nice body, pretty body parts. Everything about her is stimulating you, stimulating all your senses. So, bro, while you there with her, why don't you just talk about that? Why don't you just talk your shit instead of being all Mr. Nice Guy, acting like, well, I don't want to say nothing wrong. I don't want to come across disrespectful. Disrespectful, bro. She already know you want to hit it. She already know the only reason why you stopped her is because she looked fine. She know that already. She know that already. Listen, if I compliment a woman, she already know I'm interested in her. She's supposed to. She's a woman. She's supposed to know. If a guy give a woman any compliment about anything concerning her body, looks, features, anything, that woman's supposed to automatically know that that guy find her attractive. So she already know you want sex. She already know. But now, the truth of the matter is, do that woman find you attractive the way you find her attractive? Because the feeling gotta be mutual. And if it's not, you're wasting your time. This is why I tell you brothers that when you holler at a sister, you get a woman's number. Hey, the way it works is simple. You text her, you set something up, you call her up, you figure out what's going on. If she don't hit you back, bro, just delete her number and keep it moving because she got multiple men on rotation. See, brothers, what you have to understand is when you're looking at that woman on the screen, you have to understand that her phone is a landmine. There's a lot of guys on that phone, a lot of guys in her DMs. She got many suitors, many guys that are in line waiting to smash, many guys that are in her DMs waiting for their opportunity. That's what's going on. And she think because she got all of these guys that she got it made. She believed that all of those guys want to wife her up, not realizing that all of those guys are in her DMs, in her text messages because they all want to smash. So everybody's waiting their turn. It's like applying for a job and everybody put in applications. Everybody's waiting to get that interview. That's what's going on when a woman get all of these suitors and booters that are in her DMs, on her phones. She have a pile of numbers, and because she got so many different guys on rotation, so many different simps that take her out on dates, she got different female names for each of these men. Yeah, brothers, many women hide various men on their phone under female names. They do this all the time. So if you're a particular guy and your name is Mike, she would have a particular name of a female that sounds like Mike, but it's not Mike, but it's spelt in a way where it could come across as a female name. And because they got so many men on their phone, they're too occupied. Make sure you watch New Breed's video. He made an excellent video the other day about how women are when they go to a supermarket or a clothing store. He was spitting a lot of truth, a lot of powerful truth regarding women. How as men, when we go into a store, let me just give a little brief summary of some of the things that he was talking about. Again, shout out to New Breed. Go to his channel and subscribe to his channel and support that brother. He had a video and he was talking something along the lines of how as men, when we go to a store, a clothing store, Home Depot, or an electronics store, as men, we know how to just go into the store, get what we want, cash out, check out, and we out of the store 1, 2, 3. That's how we are as men. We know exactly what we want. We'll go into the store. We know what aisle it's in. We pick it up. We don't get no shopping carts when we go in stores. As men, we never get a shopping cart when we go in stores. Can I get a witness, brothers? We never get a shopping cart when we go into a store. We never get a shopping cart. We just walk into the store. We grab what we gotta get as soon as possible because we don't want to be on no long lines. We don't want to wait for nothing. We don't want no frustration. We don't want no headaches. We're in there for what we want. We came there for a purpose. We came there for a reason. But now women, on the other hand, when you go food shopping with a woman, bro, be prepared to be in that store for 2 to 3 hours. Trust me. You will be in that store for 2 to 3 hours. And brothers, whatever you do, never go clothes shopping with a woman. Never do that. Because you will be walking around that store forever. And like what New Breed was saying, when women shop, and I'm sure a lot of you women in the clouds and in the chat can agree, when you ladies shop, don't you do this? Listen to me carefully. As a woman, don't you do this? You walk down the aisles and you go putting things in your shopping cart that you really ain't plan on buying, but you just put it in the cart because when you get to the register is when you're going to actually choose. That's how women shop, brothers. Again, shout out to New Breed. These are his original talking points. So I got to make sure I show that brother love and credit for the work that he put out, because that was some good, that was some good game. That was a good example, bro, because it's true. When women go out to buy clothing, they like to add a bunch of stuff to their shopping cart. Even when women are shopping online, they'll grab stuff and add it to their cart. And then when they get to the checkout part, that's when they start to decide whether should keep this or not. And if you're shopping with your woman and you're with her, she'll go add in a bunch of junk to the cart that you don't need. That's another thing that New Breed was saying in his video. And you're like, why are you putting this in the cart? We don't need that. We already got a toaster. We don't need a toaster. But honey, this toaster is pink. We don't need it. You understand? We don't need another toaster. We don't need that. We don't put all of that stuff back. We don't need none of it. You know, that's how women are, brothers. They're undecided. They're undecisive. They don't know what they want. They can't make up their mind because there are too many options available. But as brothers, we know how to choose and get what we want. Well, the same thing when it comes to dating, bro. And I believe that New Breed's video had to do with the hookup culture. So if you go to his platform, I'm not sure if it's on private or if he put it on Patreon, but his video was about the hookup culture. I was watching it last night when I was doing some work in the studio. But he was talking about the hookup culture and how the women of today have too many options because of social media, that they swiping left, right on their phone, and they really never get to know a man. And this is what happens when you're dealing with modern women. So when you take a woman number, understand, brother, that same number is given to over probably 40 different men. You understand? Oh, so it's still up? Okay, so, make sure you check out that brother's video when you're done here. But at the same time, when we look at dating, brothers, a lot of women are just like that. They're undecided when it comes to men because there are too many options. Social media has totally destroyed women to the point where there are too many options. And think about this, brothers. These options are not actually good. Women believe because they look beautiful, because they look sexy, because they have nice body parts and men are hitting them up in the DMs, they really believe in their heart that all of these men want to marry them. It's a lie. They don't. They just want to smash at the end of the day. That's all they want, sisters. That's all they thinking about. Smashing. See, here's the thing, fam. Every man is gonna desire to have sex with you if you're a woman. That's normal. The problem is, are these brothers trying to get with you to be in a long-term relationship, not a pump and dump? That is where women mess up. Because they got all these options. So they're liable to choose the wrong guy. Just like when women buy a bunch of clothes, a bunch of shoes, they got a bunch of stuff in their cart and they check out, their credit card is literally maxed out, right? They take all this stuff home and then they have what is known as buyer's remorse. And a lot of women have buyer's remorse when they take certain guys' numbers. Brothers, listen to me very carefully because I'm giving you the game. I'm giving you the game. This is another new talking point, brothers. So make sure you write this down and timestamp this. This is just coming down the pipeline from the heavenlies, brothers. It's a new talking point. Originality is coming forth right now, fam. Buyer's remorse is what most women have when they take your number. A lot of women will take your number in the street, and then after you text her and all this other stuff, she have buyer's remorse because really she's not interested in you, but she gave you her number and now she's trying to figure out how she can flake on you and get rid of you and tell you like, look, bro, I'm not really interested in you. Why? That's called buyer's remorse. She put you in the shopping cart. She added you to the shelf. She put you in the friend zone because she didn't really know if she would want you because she have other guys on rotation. She caught other guys' numbers the same day. She forgot what you look like. So when you text her and call her, she don't even know who you are. Do you understand me, bro? You understand? See, this is why when you take a woman's number, fam, when you take a woman's number, if anything, fam, if the woman is showing that she's feeling you or whatever the case is, hey, take a selfie with her. Let her take a selfie with you. That way she has an image of you on her phone, fam, so she know who you are. Because all these other guys, listen, bro, all these other guys that are handing her out numbers, she don't even remember what these guys look like, fam. I'm giving you the game. I'm hoping you brothers understand what I'm talking about. Women pick up numbers every single day from various suitors that are coming in trying to smash. So when you texting her, she don't even know who you are. Half of the time when they don't text you back, bro, it's not that they just not texting you back. She don't know who you are. She's like, who is this? Especially when you call her. She's like, hello? Yeah, how you doing, baby? You met me today? I don't know who you are, but it is what it is. I'm adding you to my block list. That's what goes down because she don't know who you are because she got so many numbers from different guys, fam. You got to understand this. This is how it is in these streets. So the methods, fam, if I can go into this thing, because I'm dropping a lot of jewels, man. A lot of information is being poured out. But let me break down the no dinner date thing, man, because these guys are teaching you wrong, fam. The no dinner date method and rule is to vet a woman to know where her heart is, fam. If a woman is dealing with multiple men, and if you hear any noise, some work is being done. But if a woman is actually interested in you, and she don't cook for you, right? But she want you to take her out on dinner dates. That's a bad sign. That's a sign of a woman that have no home training. That's a sign of a woman that's not going to be appreciative of what you're doing. I don't recommend no brother ever take a woman out on a date. Ever. Don't ever take a woman out on no dinner date. Never. Because they're spoiled. And they have too many suitors that are out here tricking. There are too many men taking women out on dates. This is why they had that article a couple of years back where women are on these foodie dates. You understand? These foodsy dates where they go out on dates. They have no intentions on getting with you, but they'll go out on the date because they're getting some free food. And what's sad is a lot of you brothers are so much of a simp that you continue to take them out because you really think you got a chance. You really think you got the opportunity to smash because you spending all of this money. All you did is gave this woman a hot meal. You spoiled her rotten. You didn't give her a chance to prove herself. Listen, bro, when you meet a woman is supposed to cook for you to show you that she really care about you. When a woman take the time to cut the onions, when a woman take time to put the water on the boil, when a woman season the chicken and so forth and cut up the veggies, that woman is really interested in you. Not only is she interested in you, a woman that take the time to prepare a hot meal for you is the same type of woman that when it's time to have sex, she's gonna give you the gourmet meal. She's gonna take her time doing what she gotta do to your body. She's gonna take her time doing X, Y, and Z. Why? Because she's the type of woman that put in the work. She's showing great interest when she cook a meal for you. But when a woman not showing that she's cooking a meal, she's basically saying that she got no skills in the kitchen. And if she got no skills in the kitchen, she got no skills in the house. That means she's not wife material. That means she will be a horrible mother. That means that she will only be liable of being a side piece at best. And see, this is what the so-called whoremonger male is looking for. So my question to the whoremonger male that just want to pump and dump, if all you want to do is pump and dump, why are you taking women on dinner dates? Because she already know you want to smash. So just tell her straight up. See, here's the thing, brothers. Here's a secret that you don't know. And I taught this many times. This is another talking point that I talked about many times. And these content creators keep stealing all my talking points. Bro, there are women out here. Listen to me carefully. Let me turn off the music. There are women out here, bro, that when you get with them, right, you, on your mind, you want to have sex with her. That's on your mind. Now, again, I don't know where all you brothers come from. I don't know your walk of life. I don't know what your intentions are when you meet a woman. If I met a sister, I'm trying to build, wife her up, have children. I'm a man of purpose. I'm about building. Other guys, they're on something totally different. They're into pumping and dumping women, creating single mothers, leaving women with babies, leaving women heartbroken. These are the typical women that you brothers are going to end up dealing with and dealing with all their anxiety, pains, and frustration. But now, let me explain this, brothers. There are a lot of women out here that when you get with them, right, you're trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. And again, I have multiple videos on how nice guys finish last and X, Y, and Z, and how when you're a nice guy, you're a pushover. I've been teaching on this stuff for years. You have women out here, brothers, that when they hook up with you, they give you their number. Her intentions, as soon as she gave you her number, was just to sleep with you. But you don't know that. You have no clue because you think women don't think like that. You think that's just men who think like that. Brothers, listen to me very carefully. There are women that when you holler at them, hey, sister, how you doing? Come here for a second. Let me talk to you. Once you talking to her, you get her number. In her mind of mine, she told herself, that is the guy I want to sleep with. She already said it in her mind. And this is another talking point that I've been speaking on for years. When you meet up with a sister, in that first 10 seconds, she already decided that she want to smash. She already decided. It don't take long to figure this out. Brothers, you don't have to try to make a woman like you. The same way you see a fine sister walking down the block and you're like, damn, I need that woman in my life. That's the same exact way a woman see you. She'll see a brother and she'll say, damn, that's the kind of brother I need in my bed. Same thing. You understand? That's the same way they think, brothers. So you don't have to try to make a woman like you. There are women out there that as soon as you met them and you got their number, in their mind of mine, listen to me, brothers, listen to me carefully. Don't be distracted. I'm giving you the game. There are women out there that as soon as you met them, in their mind, they were saying to themselves, I want to sleep with that guy. They said that in their mind. Now, what they're hoping is that you want the same thing, meaning that you are essentially dealing with a woman that just want to sleep with you. She's ready to go right away. You ain't have to do nothing. But here's where a lot of guys mess up. Now, you necessarily didn't mess up, but you messed up, if that makes sense. What am I saying? I'm glad you asked that question. Some guys are just looking for sex when they meet a woman. Some guys are looking to get to know a woman, build a relationship, have sex with her. At the end of the day, all men want to have sex with women. But a lot of us as men that are quality men, we go to a woman and we try to be a Mr. Nice Guy. We try to say all the right things, and that actually turns her off. Why? Because in her mind, she wanted you to take off all of her clothes, but you are on a different frequency. You were on some old hole indoors, being Mr. Nice Guy, saying all the right things, not having conversations with sexual, innuendos or nothing. You weren't talking nothing. You weren't shooting your shot. You weren't doing nothing. You weren't spitting no game. You were on your best behavior like a little poodle, fam. And what she was hoping for is that you were going to literally talk your ish, but you weren't talking anything. And in her mind, she just got turned off because she was looking at you and she was like, damn, this type of brother, I know this brother got something going on. I really want to get with this brother. She's highly sexually attracted to you, but you just messed it all up. You understand? See, now here's the thing, bro. You could be a good quality man. You could be a righteous brother and still got game. You still got game. The problem is a lot of you brothers, you don't know how to talk your talk. You don't know how to make a woman know where you stand. And you try to hide acting as if though you're being this Mr. Nice Guy. I already done told you, being that Mr. Nice Guy is not the same as being a man that is assertive to a woman. You got to be assertive. A woman got to know that you want to have sex with her. A woman got to know that you're sexually stimulated. A woman got to know that you like her behind, that you like her feet, that you like her pretty face. She got to know that these things turn you on. You got to make these things known fast. You understand? You got to make all of this known. Listen, there got to be nothing about me being her friend. How much times did I tell you, brothers, about how to escape the friend zone? How many times did I teach you, brothers, that when you meet a woman, there is no such thing as a man and a woman being friends? Listen, I'm giving you so much game in this video, my likes should be 300. There is no such thing as men and women being friends. When you are attracted to a woman, bro, you could never be her friend. That's impossible. And you got a lot of women thinking that us brothers are their friends. Listen, to all you ladies that think all these guys are your friends, invite them over your crib to get them some head, and I guarantee you, they will knock your door. They will be knocking your door. All of that friendship stuff will go right out the window, fam. Trust me. It will go right out the window. You call up your so-called friend talking about, oh, that's my coworker from work. We're good friends. We go on lunch together. Really? I guarantee you that very friend will desire to hit you from the back if you let him. No, he won't do that. That's my friend. Okay, get on your phone and call him up right now. Call him up. I want to see, call him up. Let's see if he do that. Okay, I'm calling him up right now. Hello, Jeffrey? Could you come over to the house tonight? Because, I want to give you some.
You want me to come over? Or you all right, I'll come over.
But Jeffrey, I thought we were friends.
Yeah, we're friends, but you asked me to come over.
But I said I was offering you sex. See, your friend will have sex with you. See, ladies, you must understand that all of these guys that you have in the friend zone, they're just waiting for that opportunity to slide in your vagina. All men do this. Some men will gladly go in the friend zone just because they're around you. But deep down inside, they want to have sex with you. Invite him over your house to have sex tonight. I guarantee you all your male friends will show up. And that will prove, beyond a shadow of doubt, that you really have no male friends. They're all waiting their turn. And that's the truth. Because men and women could never be friends. We're not supposed to be friends. We're supposed to be maiden. That's just the way life works. You understand? How the heck could you be a man, see a fine sister, and not want to hit it from the back? Talking about, oh, that's my good friend. She's like a sister to me. Yeah, okay, whatever you say. She's not no sister to you. You want to smash. So there's nothing wrong with a man wanting to smash, ladies. The problem is, are these guys lining up to make you his wife? That's what we promote on Black Male Advice TV. We promote men actually getting to know you sisters, you getting to know these brothers so that you can build a quality relationship. That's what we deal with. We don't promote pump and dump. We don't promote having women on rotation. We don't promote none of that mess. We don't promote exploiting women. We don't promote taking advantage of women, running game on women. We don't promote lying to women. No. On this platform, I teach men to be 1,000 with these sisters. Whatever your situation is, bruh, you gotta let a woman know what's good. If you a brother and you know you got a woman, you let a sister know, yeah, I got a woman, and I want you too. It is what it is. Straight up and down. Listen, brothers, I'm gonna tell you straight up. A lot of times you brothers, you lose when it comes to women because you're afraid to be a man. You gotta be straight up. Straight up. Because see, when a woman recognizes that you're a man, she's gonna follow you regardless what your situation is. Because you're just being a man. But when you're all timid and scared, she's gonna look at you as a weak brother, man, at the end of the day. But now, when we go back to the whole no dinner dates, brothers, this is a way of how you vet women to know if they're true. Because if a woman has multiple suitors and multiple men on her inbox, on her phone. She's not going to cook you a hot plate. She's not going to cook you a hot plate, a meal, nothing. She's not. And that should tell you everything you need to know. Why are you spending money on a date when this woman have not been certified your woman? Who taught you to do that? Who told you that as a man, that's what we supposed to do? Whatever happened to a simple date of you just taking a walk in the park with a woman and actually have a conversation? Whatever happened to that? See, these women, they don't require that no more. Why? Because they don't want to take no walks in no parks. Why? That woman is not down to earth. That's not a woman that deals with nature. That's not a sister that has that type of energy you need. She just want to drain you like a leech. You understand? Who taught you brothers to do this? What book told you that in order to get with a woman, to make her like you, you got to take her on a dinner date? Because number one, how could you have a conversation in a noisy restaurant with a bunch of people all around you? How? How could you get to know a woman in a noisy environment? No. The way you're supposed to have a date is the woman is supposed to invite you over her crib, or you invite her over your crib, or you literally plan something somewhere and she cook for you. Let her wear something sexy, let her wear something nice. Make sure she's smelling good and have her cooking something for you so she could serve you a hot plate. Because that's sexy, that's beautiful, that shows that she really care about you, that shows that she has interest in you. But a woman who deal with multiple men, she's not gonna cook for multiple men, brothers. She's not. And see, ladies, this is how you know when you're dealing with a real man. When you see a guy ready to take you out on a dinner date, that's a guy that's taking you out because his intentions is just to have sex. He's only following the blueprint of what other men told him to do. He's only following what a dating coach told him to do. He don't really got no game. He don't have no backbone. He's doing what he read in an instruction manual. These brothers don't even know how to have a conversation with a woman. They think by leading with their wallet will get them the box from the sister. This is what's going down, fam. This is what's happening in these streets. And I need for you to all understand that, brothers. You gotta really get the game and understand what's going on in these streets, man. No dinner dates. Don't ever take a woman out on a date. She don't deserve to be on no date. A woman is designed to cook for you, cater to you. She's designed to encourage you. We as men gotta have standards for our life. And if we don't got standards, how are we gonna teach these women? See, if you take a woman on a date, you have spoiled her. And now, if you're in a relationship with her, she's gonna expect you to do this all the time. Do you understand me, brother? If you spoil a woman from the beginning, she's spoiled for life. If you teach a woman to cook for you from the beginning, she will always cook for you. And sadly, many of you brothers have never ever had a hot plate from a sister. Most of you brothers have never had a woman cook you a meal. That's sad, bro. That's sad that you brothers talk so much about hitting up these sisters and having women on rotation, but none of these women have ever cooked for you. That's sad. And this is why the hookup culture is so bad, man. It's really bad. And again, I highly recommend you sisters to watch New Breed's video on the so-called hookup culture of today. That was a very good video, especially for you younger sisters coming up in the game, because that's the kind of video that a brother needs to actually give his daughter to view, fam. Because in the age of social media, a lot of our young girls are being led astray. They're getting pumped and dumped, losing their virginity to these damn demons. And it's sad, fam, because that dude that been stealing my talking points, all he did was just teach brothers bad information, fam. Bad information, just teaching brothers to pump and dump, teaching brothers to have women on rotation. He was bragging about how much women he banged and all of this other stuff. Like, come on, fam, enough of that damn talk. all you brothers out there, listen, fam, I'm going to be doing a host of videos, man, once I get back on camera. Because, again, we still doing this work, fam. We still doing this work. I might come on live later on tonight with a surprise show. I might do that because I'm almost done. I just got to do some wiring of cables in the studio. But once I do that, I might have a surprise live show tonight. We're going to have a series of videos, fam. A series of videos. And I'm going to announce it now for the people that love to steal my talking points, where we're going to discuss videos teaching you brothers to just leave women alone. Focus on you. We're going to have a series of videos. Brothers, women are distractions. Women are a great distraction. A great distraction. A lot of you brothers are unable to reach your goals right now because you're still chasing women. A lot of you brothers are hooked on pornography because you're still chasing women. A lot of you brothers are unable to get in shape because you're still chasing women. You are so in bondage to women that you're unable to reach your goals. You're unable to fulfill your purpose. You're unable to build your skill set because you're constantly thinking about women. Now, I'm not saying you can't holler at a sister that you find attractive. You can do that. You're a man. What I'm saying is that as men, we need to focus less on women and more on our purpose. Because the more you focus on your purpose and the more you focus on you later on in life, once you reach your goals, all of those women that you've been chasing, they're going to automatically start chasing you. You don't got to do none of this work, man. When you're a man of purpose, all of the women are going to be chasing you. Those are the rules of the game. When you're about your purpose, when you're on your grind and you're doing what you got to do as a man, women will come to you. The problem is we're chasing women premature. We're chasing women when we don't got our life together. We're chasing women when we don't got our health in order. When you got your life in order, brothers, that is when all of these women are going to be coming for you. That's just how it is, man. So again, when it comes to these dates, fam, don't take no women on no dinner dates. They don't deserve no dates, fam. A woman is supposed to cook for you. Have a standard, bro. You meet a sister, find out about her cooking abilities. She's talking about dating. You tell her straight up and down, I'm looking for you to cook for me. What you fixing for dinner tonight? And see how she respond to that. If she's talking some old nonsense about, I don't cook dinner. Nah, you ain't gonna take me out on a date. Just hang up the phone and go your business. Just go your way, bro. If you brothers meet a woman and you tell her straight up and down what she's cooking for you, and she hit you back with cooking for you, aren't you taking me out on a date? Just hang up the phone and go your way. Because she's not for you. She's a waste of time. She's not looking to serve you. Bro, listen carefully, fam. A woman was put here by the Most High to serve you. A woman was put here to be a helpmate. A woman is supposed to be your entertainment. Bro, let me tell you something, fam. I don't think we understand how this thing goes, man. Do you know that when you go to a nightclub, the only reason why men go to these nightclubs and these parties is because women are there? You know that? Men don't go there because they just want to go there and dance and listen to some music. No, they go there because women are there. You know why men go to strip clubs? You think they go there because other men go there? No, they don't go there. They go there because women are there stripping. You understand? Men don't go to the beach because they want to go there. No, they go there because women are there. So what do we have here? Men typically go where women are. You understand? Men typically go where women are. None of these establishments can make money unless women are there. So women are your entertainment. Women are there to serve you. Women are there to cater to you. But we live in a society of feminism where you're dealing with women that want to be boss chicks, where women want to be the head of the man, where women talk about they get in the bag and they can do bad all by themselves. So now you're going to be in competition with women. So when it comes to dating, you're in for a whole lot of trouble because you're not dealing with a woman who is literally the type of sister that want to build a family. You're dealing with a woman that want to be entertained by you now. She want you to be her circus clown. She want you to get up on and start buck dancing. She want you to get on the stripper pole. She want you to take her out and spend money. She want you to buy her gifts. She want you to take her on trips. She want you to take her on vacations. She want you to pay all her bills. She want you to be her entertainment now. See, the roles have been reversed. The woman is the one who's supposed to be entertaining you. She's the one who's supposed to bring you pleasure. But now you are the brothers now that are out here being tricks. And tricks are for kids. You understand? So I need for all you brothers to understand this game and stop taking information from frauds that just regurgitate from me, from the things that I've been teaching. No dinner dates is my standard for all brothers to follow. Because when you follow that principle, women have to fall in line. When women realize that brothers are not taking them out on no dates, now they can't go getting dressed up. They can't get their hair done because none of us are taking them out on dates. Now they're going to have to settle down and get their skill set up. They're going to have to start learning how to cook. Because us brothers, we're looking for a traditional woman. And if a woman don't know how to cook, I don't need her. If you're a woman and you don't know how to cook, I don't need you. If you're a woman and you're not planning on catering to me, I don't need you. If you're a woman and you're not about building family, I don't need you. If you're a woman and you're not trying to encourage me and be a helpmate, I don't need you. Do you understand me, brothers? Because it's up to us to have these standards. Women are not gonna follow you if you're a weak man with no standards. And even if a woman say, well, if you're not taking me out on a date, you're not gonna get none. Woman, I don't care because I'm not taking you out on a date anyway. I'm not thirsty for your vagina. I'm not interested. I'm about doing the work of the Most High. I'm about building my business. I'm about focusing on my talents and my skills. I'm about focusing on my hobbies. I'm about being happy and getting my health in order. I'm not chasing your vagina. Your vagina don't really have no value. Any woman that's trying to lead with her vagina, any woman that's trying to lead with sex is not the kind of woman you need, brothers. Because that's the equivalent of a man leading with his wallet. Because if a woman is leading with sex, I'm questioning her body count. You understand? This is real spit. You brothers gotta understand the game. No dinner dates. Your job is to properly vet a woman to show who she really is. If you got a woman's number and you text her and she don't hit you right back, delete her, because that means she got multiple men that she's talking to, which means she's undecided, which means she got multiple men on rotation. The one text, one phone call rule. Remember that, brothers. Old classic video. I'm not sure if it's on this platform or if I still have it on my Patreon. It's probably on the Patreon site. But the one text, one phone call rule was a classic video many years ago where I taught you brothers, you call a woman one time. You text her one time. She don't respond in a timely manner, you delete her and you move on. Because if a woman is interested in you, she's gonna hit you back right away. Why? Because there's no other guy on her phone. Brothers, you have to understand what I'm talking about here. Listen carefully, brothers, listen. If you text a woman and she don't hit you right back, that's because there are many other men on her phone or she is out currently with another man. That's just the game, brothers. That's just the way it works. If a woman is into you, she hits you back immediately. She will set everything up for you. You don't have to do nothing. If a woman like you, she will do everything for you because she's interested in you. No dinner dates, brothers. That's the standard. A woman is supposed to cook for you. I don't know where you brothers grown up, where you've been taught, but a woman is supposed to cater to you, brothers. That's a standard. You're supposed to have standards as a man. Taking a woman out to dinner dates is disrespectful to yourself, bro. Because you're a man. That woman got to show you gratitude. She got to show you that she could be on a high altitude. She got to show you that she can cook, that she can cater to you. She got to show you that she's wife material. Why are you paying for these meals? Because you thirsty for sex? She know you want to sleep with her, bro. And you know what these women are doing? They're not sleeping with you brothers. They'll take your meal, they'll take the free dinner, and then they'll ghost you. They will ghost you, bro. You understand? That's crazy, man. This is crazy. You have a lot of guys out here doing this mess, man. They out here taking these women out, spending all this money, doing all of this mess, and they ain't getting nothing in return. You know? They ain't getting nothing in return. You spending $400 on a meal, and you ain't getting nothing in return. This is craziness, man. And some of you brothers, you have this 3-date rule where you take women out on 3 dates about, oh, I'm gonna take her out on 3 dates, and by the 3rd date, if I'm not getting no sex, then hey, guess what? I'm leaving. First of all, you're supposed to have a 1-date rule. And I've already been the one who talked about that. Your 3-date rule came from these dating coaches, where they told you that after a certain amount of dates, then you go and see if you can get sex. No, You have a 1-date rule. And the 1-date rule is simply you laying your cards on the table when you meet a woman in terms of what you're looking for. If this woman do not reciprocate that same energy, you let her go because she's not trying to be wife material. It shouldn't take you 20 months, 2-3 years for a sister to decide that she want to keep it 1,000 with you. You understand? It doesn't make no sense, man. You understand? This is crazy, man. Too many women are out here wasting your time, brothers. And a lot of you brothers have phone numbers all in your phone. You texting these women. You're hoping, you're wondering, why she ain't text me back, man? I text her, she ain't hit me back because she got a lot of brothers on her phone, man. She's not interested in you. Can't you get it? She don't like you, bro. Listen, bro, in that dude's same video, he was using so many of my talking points, it was unbelievable. How many times have I told you brothers how these sisters, when they hit you back, they hit you with that one text? Like you text her a book, you text her a whole message, she just texts you back, K. Or she just texts you back with an emoji. You wrote her 5 sentences, she just texts you back with a smile face. Brothers, when you get women like that, just delete them off your phone and keep it moving because she's not really into you and she can't hold a conversation. She don't really have any brain cells. You can't really deal with her. All of these things I've taught you brothers, man, over the years. And to see these guys on YouTube just constantly stealing my intellectual properties, acting as if though they are the originator of these talking points, it's disgusting, fam. Because this is how you know the difference between a fraud that is just out here perpetrating like something they're not. And it's not cool. So again, brothers, no dinner dates. You brothers better know the rules. Let a woman cook for you. Show her that you have standards. If she's not willing to cook for you, she's not a good woman. It means she have nothing to bring to the table. She got no skill set. She would be a horrible mother. Because if she become a mother, then she don't know how to cook. How is she gonna feed them babies? How? A woman gotta show you class. She gotta show you elegance. She gotta show you positive energy. And again, if a woman is attracted to you, she's gonna show you that energy right away because she's feeling you. A lot of you guys are out on dates with women that don't even like you. She's not even attracted to you. I've seen videos where women said they went out on dates with men they had no interest in, but they went out with them because it was a free meal. You understand? That's just the way it works. Anyway, fam, we've been on for about 1 hour and 23 minutes. I don't want to waste any more time. I got to get back to this work and do what I got to do because I'm going to try to see if I could do a show later on tonight on camera because I'm almost finished with what I got to do. Just got to do some wiring and I'm pretty much good to go. So that being said, fam, I wanted to bring out this video in case you're now joining in the show and you haven't seen. We were talking about this particular content creator stealing my talking points, as you can see on the screen. In case you're joining in and you're in the clouds, the top video is my original video titled #NoDinnerDates. Notice the title, No More Dinner Dates. 5 months ago, I posted that video. 3,000 views. A content creator named FitX Fearless posted a video 2 days ago with my same title, No More Dinner Dates, in the thumbnail. And then he went on in his video stealing multiple talking points from my content. At no point gave me any shout out, no recognition, no nothing. Notice the video on the bottom. The video on the bottom, another video I posted 5 months ago. No dinner dates. Paying for a modern woman's company. These are things that men are doing today. They're paying a woman for her company. That's sad, bro. That's sad that as a grown man, you're paying a woman for her company. That's sad. That means she's not interested in you, bro. Brothers, again, we're going to be doing a series of videos on how you need to focus on you and stop chasing women and focusing on women all day and thirsting on women all day. Again, bro, if a woman like you, she gravitates toward you. These are another talking points that I've been speaking and preaching this for years. When a woman like you, she will inbox you. She will gravitate towards you. She'll hit you up. She'll say, hey. She'll try to reach out to you. She'll give you a sign and a wonder. She'll try to get your attention somehow, some way, so you could communicate to her so y'all could get that conversation started. That's how women move. Some women are shy. They may not hit you up in the DM, but they may respond to you. They may post a comment. They may send somebody else to talk to you. They may hit you up at your job. They may leave a note. They may do different. Women have a way of doing different things, but in the age of social media, everybody is meeting everybody they meet on social media. This is the final frontier. This is a whole world where people meet. And I'm here to tell you, if a woman like you, bro, you don't even have to do all this work that these guys are teaching you. A lot of you guys, you go to these dating coaches, you listen to video after video after video trying to get game. Bro, in the real world, none of that game work. It's a scam, it's a lie. You all remember the video with Alpha Male Scammeries when he was in the street trying to holler at the snow bunnies and he failed. He folded under pressure. He folded under pressure in the street. Brothers, listen to me very carefully. When you hear guys talking about they're in the field, just turn those videos off. Brothers, listen carefully. When you hear men on YouTube talking about they're out in the field, talking about they're in the field doing work, just turn those videos off. Those are scammers. They're playing games with you. There's no such thing as they're in the field. In the field doing what? Walking around, talking to women, trying to get it on camera? That's the equivalent of me walking up to homeless people, feeding them, putting it on camera so I could get pats on the back from you. And just in case that metaphor went right over your head, you got to understand the game. People who walk up to homeless people trying to feed them and getting it on camera are literally trying to get the praise of men. So when you see guys on these YouTube streets talking about they're in the field, hollering at women, getting them women and getting numbers and trying to show you how to get a woman, those guys are literally perpetrating a fraud. They're trying to get the praise of men. They're trying to act like they're doing something great so you brothers could be like, wow, he's in the street picking up women. They want you to believe that, wow, it could really be done. No, the truth of the matter, bro, is you're scared to go in the street to talk to women. That's why you live online. Half of you brothers have never approached a woman in your life. That's why you live on social media trying to get game from these brothers, because you're scared to approach a woman for yourself. Most of you brothers see women you like every single day walk right past you and you get tongue-tied and you can't even holler because you're scared. There's so much truth and game in this video, man. My likes need to be at 300. I don't know what you're waiting for. At least 250, fam. Damn. But again, this is how it is, fam. So that's what it was, fam. You had somebody on YouTube pretty much stealing my talking points. Had to call this thing out because I'm tired of these guys perpetrating a fraud because their platforms are larger. First of all, fam, I'm the OG on YouTube. I've been here before all these clowns. I've been on YouTube since 2006, putting in this work. And you have a lot of guys that just come in and they just start stealing talking points. And I don't appreciate that. If you're a content creator and you learn from my videos and you see the things that I do and you see the work that I do and you want to go on these YouTube streets regurgitating my talking points and my intellectual properties, you need to be a man and show some credit and show some love. Because you ain't gonna get no respect from me stealing talking points, fam. That's not how it works in these streets. You know what I mean? It's like you setting up a store. It's like I got a mom and pop shop and you go set up a Walmart down the street selling the same products for less. You're taking all the customers. You're trying to steal my clients. You understand? And that's offensive to me. So that's all I'm gonna say today, fam. I hope you learned a lot. You know what I mean? We could have go in more, but at the end of the day, time is very limited. I gotta get back to work because I got some things to do in the studio. But we're gonna be back on camera, like I said, all the time. It is what it is. So shout out to everybody that came through in the show. You know what I mean? Everybody that showed support. Appreciate everybody that came through. It is what it is. Want to give a few shout outs. Shout out to Wes, I'm gonna say Robinson. Shout out to Robinson for the 6 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support. Shout out to Prodigal Son 75 for the 20 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support, brother. Again, fam, we're gonna probably be on later on tonight because it's only 3 p.m. and I believe I can have everything wrapped up and ready to go live on camera. So look out for that. We're gonna be talking about the subject of, us focusing on us as men. We're gonna be doing several videos about that. We're gonna be dealing with a lot of topics, a lot of talking points, a lot of interesting commentary. And it's gonna be good for building character in us brothers so that we can be better men and stop being these so-called whoremonger males who are just looking for a piece of tail every damn day. A lot of us are distracted by vagina, and that's just the truth. It's one thing to be attracted to a woman. I get it. We're men. We're gonna be attracted to women. We understand. But at the same time, we need to be focusing on us and building up ourselves, our character, our resources, our talent, skills. We need to get all of that stuff built up. And we spend far too much time with women, focusing and dreaming about women, and they're taking all of our energy, brothers. We're gonna deal with that in another video. So that being said, again, thanks everybody that supported the show. It's Black Male Advice TV, the best channel on YouTube for reactionary videos, commentary, criticism, and teachings, and news reporting, and even commentary. Appreciate all of you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? This was a good show. A lot of information was shared. Again, don't be like that guy sitting there on these dinner dates, wasting your time. That is not what you want to do as a man. You want to be the kind of brother that is focused on yourself, building character, and developing and vetting women properly so that you can build these women to the point where you can understand that they're wife material. You understand? That's what we're trying to establish. So you want to vet these women properly. And the way you do it is no dinner dates. You don't do what these guys are doing. You don't do that. You don't take women on dinner dates, and a woman is not supposed to have her phone anyway on no date. This is very disrespectful. You're not supposed to be doing that type of stuff, brothers. So again, I'm gonna come back later on tonight, hopefully, most high willing, once I get this work done and do what it do. That being said, it's Black Male Advice TV, the best channel on YouTube, putting in work since 2006, the OG in these YouTube spaces. You already done know. Let's go. Black Male Advice TV, #1 in the game. It is what it is. So that said, fam, we're gonna sign out. That's about it. Make sure y'all get them likes up on the video. We got 250 likes, so shout out to everybody for getting the likes up. We hit 250 likes. That's good. So we're gonna be back later on tonight. And it is what it is. And also, I'm gonna set up a schedule of timing that when I'm gonna come on so that pretty much everybody can catch my shows at a certain time. So I'm gonna have that pretty much set up once I have everything organized, where I have different times in the day in which I'm gonna go live so that when those times hit, you know exactly when I'm coming on. So it's not like, oh snap, Ringo's on, damn, I'm busy right now, I can't really watch the show. No, you'll know when I'm on at all times. So look out for that too. So Black Male Advice TV, we signing out, fam. Y'all have a good day, and I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out.